I'd heard that Runshaw had a very good reputation, and obviously for the sports and exercise course I was interested in, um, I knew that Runshaw excelled in sports and exercise throughout all the courses, so that was a major plus, to be perfectly honest. I'd made an inquiry as well about the courses, and the course leader, Ben Barton, he rang me up and explained all about the course and what Runshaw could offer me, and that was a major influence in me deciding to actually join Runshaw College. The other positives with it as well is it was quite local to where I lived, so it was probably only about 3 miles away from home, so that made obviously the cost of travelling and the time a lot easier. And the other thing about that as well is my daughter was already studying her A-levels. She spent 1 year at that stage at the college, so we visited on parents' evening and saw the facilities that Runshaw had to offer, and I was quite impressed. I'd had a change of career, so what I decided to do was turn a lifetime's hobby into hopefully a career. So I started by taking a lifeguard qualification and started to get some work experience. I quickly realised by coming into contact with people that was already employed in the industry that to further my employment opportunities I needed to take a degree because the jobs I was interested in required a degree. So that was one of the major reasons and why I decided to pursue a sports and exercise degree course. I think one of the major challenges for me was coming back into education, having been out of it for 20 odd years. So that was one of the things I was quite apprehensive about when I first started. However, with the support of the tutors, I didn't find that to be a big obstacle, to be perfectly honest. I soon settled in and found the tutors very supportive. Runshaw offered a lot of practical experience, which was very valuable. One of the things that stands out is a lot of the tutors actually have experience within playing sports and have good links with outside partnerships like St Helens Rugby League Football Club. One of the highlights for me in year 1 and year 2 of my studies was to be able to conduct fitness testing on both the second and first team, which was a great opportunity, to be honest with you. And again, another positive for being able to put that down on my CV. I think a combination of people helped me to succeed. Obviously, the tutors are very supportive. If you're willing to learn, they're obviously quite happy to teach you. So, and they was very approachable. One of the pluses for Runshaw is the class sizes are a little bit smaller than the university class sizes. So being able to interact with the tutors, to be able to get extra time, I found it quite easy, to be honest, and that was a major influence in obviously my progression and to obviously to achieve the results I did. Runshaw didn't offer a full 3-year degree course. What it offered me was a foundation degree, a 2-year course. So I'd actually achieved my foundation degree by year 2. But what I wanted to do was go on and achieve a full honours degree. But by going to Runshaw originally, we was offered a place as long as we achieved the grade of being able to progress up to UCLan to fulfil, to obviously achieve the full honours degree. The course that I actually progressed to was the Sports and Exercise Physiology Top-Up, which is a 1-year course. Again, very much like Runshaw, the course was over a couple of days, which was very useful, to be honest, because I currently work part-time, and I was quite concerned that obviously the course might take up too much of my time, but it was very much structured exactly like Runshaw, which was obviously essential for me to carry on with doing my work-related experience, which is valuable to obviously future employment. Although the travelling was that little bit further to Preston, I found the transition to be quite easy, to be honest. And again, the class sizes were slightly bigger than Runshaw, but the lecturers up at the university again was quite approachable, to be honest. So the transition for myself was quite easy. The tips that I would offer to students at partner colleges is to realise that whilst at higher education, you're actually paying to be a student, to make the most of the opportunity you've got. And that's what I decided to do. And I networked into other agencies by being a student, and I found that doors opened. So what I would do is, again, you're there to learn. So basically, the tutors, as long as you're interested in learning, will give you all the time that they've got. So just realise that you're there for a very short time, and try to use your time as effectively as possible. Yeah, my advice basically is, obviously, to achieve a full honours degree, it's going to improve your employment opportunities. So I'd encourage anybody who's completed the foundation degree to pursue it for that extra 1 year. And certainly I can recommend UCLan as a place to do your full honours degree. One of the major highlights for me is being able to do a study where I work. I work for the PCT in a medical centre in the Wigan area, and what I've managed to do through my employment there is basically do a 12-week intervention, exercise intervention on patients, a group of patients there. Great opportunity, to be honest, and that's using all the knowledge I've gained both at Runshaw and whilst I've been up at UCLan. And obviously the NHS are quite interested in the study as well, because there is a gap in the knowledge, and I'm looking at exercise adherence. So what I'm actually doing with the study is looking at the effectiveness of an exercise programme over 12 weeks. I certainly, when I started at Runshaw, would have never have thought I would have had this opportunity to do this study. So that, to me, at this moment in time, is definitely a big highlight. And I'm sure if the study goes well, fingers crossed, that, again, that's just an excellent opportunity to, again, enhance me future employment opportunities. I've learnt about myself to become successful and effective in life. It's important to be a team player. And sometimes that you also need to offer other people support, but again, you need support yourself.